EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Miami Dolphins. Get strapped in, it's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Miami. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds across to the 25.
What's up? Yeah, I saw that earlier with you doing some added something since then. Nah, not yet. I sent y'all a thing too. You see, I found a program that already does what we're trying to do. Okay, yeah.
In motion, Hill. Throwing to start here is Tua. This is intercepted and intended for Hill. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. That's something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
First down, here's Wade. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Escaping the pressure right. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 36 yards. And the Bucs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that makes the score 7-0.
Yeah, I saw that.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 to 24.
Especially once you know what they're doing, something like that. There's a lot of people in the area.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing again on second down. Tua going for the deep ball. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 47 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. That's what's happening to the defense right now, because the offense is on his toes and punching, and there's another first down run right there.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run with Gaskin. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now Tua. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. It's It's a foot race. 20. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Right.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're going to run right back out. Still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
I'm willing to take that leap forward to do it.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 to the 24.
They're going to move all over the world. People are going to move all over the world.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. Line of scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10.
And that's why we're going to get some PR people out from some of these companies.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
70 carries, 100 carries, 80 carries.
Building the man in motion.
You saw it like I'm not coming on high school.
On 2nd and inches, Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident.
All right, yeah, we'll do some more digging and see if we can
It's
figure
time
out
to
something
attack
else.
and take some of that
I think we
momentum
just got to
back.
constantly
But
keep
make sure you're
testing
selective in doing so.
it.
Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
All right, I'll honk you.
And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. I saw the pressure coming out of that just looked problematic. He threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy. And can he step into it? And when you can't do that, oftentimes the interceptions result.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Brady. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Score touchdowns on drives 1 and 2. Now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And a nice pickup there. He's got a 5-4-yard line. Once again, it's White. And he'll be taken down as that will.
Please do it. Please, please, please.
They never
please,
quit. I'm
please,
not
please,
gonna have
please.
confidence anymore.
Take us to the quarter in play. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of the crowd. That's what we're witnessing here.
You really have a 1-game lead to show the best of
And
them.
this defense, they just look completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them. So I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really fast.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the rout is on here in this first half. And a short kick taken about the 16. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. After the sack on first down, Tua. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Levante David. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. They keep it on the ground. White again. And not much running room. Down to the 32. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. They'll run for it. This is White. And inside the 20.
If that would have broke.
The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13 and the decision to go for it. Looks like a smart one. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. They'll go up the middle with White. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Jordan Shaw.
The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
On second down, they'll run with White. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, a run from White. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. The pass is caught by Kate Otten. And he's going to have the Bucs first down on a well-designed play there. That gets him 16 to move the chains. They run straight ahead here with White. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there was one of the downsides of blitzing or a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground with White. Nothing doing, barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. That'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
They'll go with a big back Fournette. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Prior to that, they were 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions in this ballgame. Now 3 for 3.
And you've got to figure the luck's got to run out at some point, doesn't it? I will just tell you from a defense's point of view, someone has to step forward on 4th down and make the play himself because they're just letting it happen to him right now.
Back now in Miami. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Running out of the gun with White. 74 yards rushing for now in the ballgame. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice the game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try to finish off a game.
Unofficially, yeah. It's good.
Now a give to White. And take this inside to the 20 and down to the 18. Emmanuel Ogba there on the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
You need to see up there and give you funding for at least a capture card and a computer.
On the handoff, this is White. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. On the give, it's White. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
I'll just add you one of my things to do. So you got it and play by my time.
Ready? Check safety, check safety. Hey, Alabama.
Miller, the man in motion. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers will take over possession here up at the 44. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate. I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
I bet you if he plays, he's going to pick the Raiders. I bet you.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
That's just toxic.
Really?
You should just pass on him and score no touchdown since he's done it. Well, that's what I do. So you want to do that? Fine. That's on me.
Miller, the man in motion. Brady going to go on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Baltimore Ravens and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the the punter, Jake Kamara, is set to do the honors, and off we go now from Tampa. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
And then somebody flooded. What are you doing now, Trevor?
Tuesday we're going to have Mario Kart and flag.
Jordan extracted the ball out of the ground. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets into the 30.
That's the thing that maybe right there. We're going to have to put those blockers fired on the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play them picked up 5 yards.
No, it was awful.
Here's Drake one more time on second down.
It's been weird and Mario just played a new job and the Fox still doing the work.
Lost on that play, and that third down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Taking an effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. Throwing on first down, Jackson. His throw's going to be incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them. They're going to have trouble to continue to throw the double coverage.
You better be careful. Throwing too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. All the option is Drake. And a little couple there as he'll take this up to the 47. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try to defend that 3rd down. They like to put those Nicholas packages, don't they?
Jackson cannot get away. He'll go down. Fourth down, here's Jackson. He's going to look for a deep left side here. He's got it in, complete. Fourth down conversion plays. Usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And they're going to lose some on this play. Big knockback to the 18. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll hand it to Drake here on the option. Able to fight for about 40 yards there to the 13. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Jackson. And it goes down. They'll try and throw forward with Jackson. That's into the crowd and intercepted. And the Bucs are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I appreciate the aggressiveness, trying to go for it there on fourth down. You're in the red zone, have 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on fourth down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, first and 10 at their own 18. In motion right is Evans. So after the INT, it's Brady. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The lines move there like nobody open, now second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. A first carry from Rashad White. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
They'll roll him out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, so maybe give a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Still in the first half here, a long way to go. No score after one on EA Sports. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Evans comes in motion right. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Throwing on second and long. Brady. It's Miller, complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had a big play to start the drive, not much sense. Miller, the man in motion. Here's Brady to throw. Gets the check down throw to White. And the Bucs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. White will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on his drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point put through by Saka, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. They go play action with Jackson. Flushed out right. And he will slide down with a good gain. This offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Complete, they cannot.
Thank you.
And they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. In motion right is Evans. On 1st down, Brady. Buying time to his left. This is caught by Evans. He's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Here's White. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rashad White with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Succa. And that'll make the score 14-zip. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to the basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And he's incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Jackson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting.
That's why you don't click on. That's why you don't click on.
Back to the house from Buccaneer TV. Now this one is getting out of hand early. They had a pick 6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the 1st half.
And all that celebrating that you're seeing here from those defenders, it's not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick 6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a short kick taken about the 16. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. A solid stiff arm. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 35 yards the game there. Another first down as well. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On 1st down, Drake, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Play action. It's Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. So the penalty there winds up on the offense, so obviously it's declined, and we have a change of possession.
That's fine.
He might let me on this formation. It's number 3. He might let me get this one.
Miller, the man in motion.
He's not blitzing.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. As the first half is winding down. And the Bucs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point put through by Succop, and a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Brady gives this to White. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
They go right back to White here on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Opting to run again here with White. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard gives them the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
First down, here's White. Might have gotten this one down to 28, and that's all. Calais Campbell on the stop.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They go with White on the counter. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
The game lasts longer.
I bet you're trying to call it because he's scared.
No. He's just trying to
7th play of the drive now as they come up on the 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. So 1st and 10. If they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second half blowout material.
I feel like they're doing everything they can to get him to just give up. I mean,
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They run straight ahead here with White.
You know what?
That'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup brings to 4th down.
All I did was try to
Getting on where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Plus, when we go to the championship, you just tell them to not try.
They'll run for it. This is White. But he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Well, since it's Saturday, I'll make an option if we really want to do.
Why is he late?
I'm talking about for the championship.
And they will take a knee here. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
I don't know, man. So I have to see what the time goes when everything's, because it's going to be the semifinals. But luckily, there's only 3 titles. It's just
And they take a knee.
Rocket League, Madden, and
Look at that Asian.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Asian Senate.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Rocket League, Madden, and Splatoon.
Take field goal?
So Brady departs, and on is Ryan Suckup for the Buccaneer field goal. So that'll move it up and make the kick a little easier.
Rarely do you get kickers that don't want some yardage closer to the post, right? It's rare, but in this case, they'll definitely take them.
Oh, he threw it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on them as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And a short gain here as he gets it up, only to about the 6. The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays is indicative of how things have gone for them. Just no. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. It's Jackson on 4th down. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here. And he's one frustrated offensive unit.
Shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but you imagine the college crowd right now. Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, start the bus, because they think this one's over.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a...
Taking like 5 years.